Hi, welcome to the Courageous Military Spouse. My name's Amber and I am going to be teaching you today. Today we're going over Camel Pose. This is my favorite heart opener to do. So you'll just need your mat or some space where you can come up on your knees. If you have sensitive knees, you might want to roll your mat or grab a blanket for a little extra cushion under your knees. This is often considered a peak pose. So if you're a little tight right now, that's okay. It's usually done more in the middle or towards the end of a flow after your body's warmed up. But I am doing this so you have a resource to come back to for um, if you have this pose come up in a flow and you want to make sure you're doing it right. So you're going to come to your knees and you want your knees in a parallel to each other. You take your hand and make it into a fist, put it in between your knees. That's roughly the space that you want in between your knees to have the solid foundation. You can have your toes tucked or untucked. I have mine untucked right now, but I'm going to go ahead and tuck them because this posture is uh, requires some balance that I have not regained postpartum. And then you're going to take your right hand, you're going to inhale, reaching your right hand up and around to come and plant your palm on your low back. So your fingertips are pointing towards the floor. Your palm is up against your low back, and your heel of your hand is kind of almost touching the bottom of your rib cage, depending on your anatomy. You're going to inhale, open that left arm, bring it up and around, starting to have that chest beginning to open. So you can stay right here. This is the least deep, the variation of the pose that has the least amount of depth. You want to think about tilting your head back, and then you're going to think about there being a string on your sternum, and that string is pulling your chest up and out. Okay. And then you're just going to start to press your hips forward, lean back, reach for your heels, palms move to your heels if that feels good. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift your chest, let your head drop. Pressing your hips forward, letting your head relax, opening in your chest. When you're ready to come out, bring your hands back to your back and then set your hips back onto your butt. Your butt back onto your heels. I'm sorry, guys. This is the end of the day. And I'm a little tired. So that is camel pose. You can kind of stop in any point in that practice. So here's your simple, the least amount of depth variation. And if reaching all the way back to your heels is too much, you can still just like press further, try to get more of a lift. Squeeze your elbows towards each other. Gaze goes to the ceiling. And just kind of build your way to whatever feels good. So that is camel pose. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments. Otherwise, let me know how you feel after you do this pose. And may peace be with you until next time.